Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with another vlog. This one is jam-packed with art and lots of self-care. So let's get into this. This is my summer collection. I talked about it in a previous vlog and I have been chugging along, and I'm hoping it will be ready for the beginning of September. All of these are done, as you can see, but I am just trying to paint the back so it doesn't look so messy. It keeps moisture out, and I just have to do it in coats. I'm just doing batch work, so whenever I can, I put a coat here and a coat there, but they are all coming along rather nicely. So I'm really excited because I set a goal for myself and it looks like I'm pretty close to achieving it. So that is incredibly encouraging. So in case you didn't know, I have a few product reviews, unsponsored product reviews, might I add, that I have posted on my channel. And unfortunately, I had a bad experience with these pens. Half the pens really didn't work. They were really scratchy. I had to try everything in the book, from putting them under hot water, trying them on different paper. It just wasn't a good experience. So guess what? I uploaded the video and that day I ended up getting a message from the company. Dun, dun, dun. What had really happened was I was on Facebook. Somebody made a comment under an advertisement for these new pens that they were disappointed, and I echoed that I had a bad experience too. And Papermate was on it right away, and I had amazing customer service with them. And I already have the new pack of pens that have come in, so I might pop that in another vlog. I might do another video on it. Not quite sure yet. But Papermate, excellent customer service, 10 out of 10. I didn't even ask to have replacements and they just did it. They were so on it. I was so impressed. So if you guys are more curious about this particular video, these pens, and the review, I have a way more in-depth video that I made over on my channel. You guys can go check it out, but I will say this very briefly. I like how bright they are on dark paper. I wasn't impressed with it on the light paper, and the markers, the pens that actually worked quite nicely, and I'm hoping to see that the new ones are going to work well. Let's just hope. So we'll find out together, guys. But the good thing is by me doing this, I was able to fill in the sketchbook on the left, the final page. So that little square sketchbook there, which is right here, it enabled me to finish the last page, which also enabled me to do a sketchbook tour video. So that is also on my channel. I've been working hard to make all kinds of content. So there's two words that I mentioned at the very beginning of this vlog. It was self-care. And I have been implementing more self-care because I tend to forget about myself, and then I'm suffering, and then I'm not the best version of myself for everyone around me. So thanks to Puffling #1, you're listening. Thank you. I love you. You're the best. She babysits baby Puffling and sometimes gives me half an hour or more for me to have some me time and feel human again. So that's what I'm doing here. This will be a future video. I'm working on an olive branch, but I'll get into that more in the future. I've always used art to regulate myself, and it is literally therapy for me. I can be anxious or overwhelmed, but I use that as a way to calm down and relax. You might find it gross that I'm directly touching the oil pastels, but believe it or not, this sensory experience of getting messy when I do art actually regulates me. So a lot of people will do all kinds of different things for self-regulation and self-care. And self-care can be active. It can be more calm. You could read a book, do baking like you're seeing my oldest puffling do right here. It looks pretty, looks aesthetic and everything, but this is not my baking. That's her thing. And I want to encourage you, especially if you're a mom, carve out a little time, even if it's only 5 minutes, to do a doodle, to do a sketch, to write in a journal, whatever it may be. Do something, even if it's just throwing on a mask when the kids go to bed. Do something for you, moms. So, back to my collection. Most of them are done on repurposed chipboard, and the collection is called Purpose. See what I did there? So I was gifted some birthday money, and I got into the whole mood of self-care, and I went, okay, I'm going to treat myself. And I tend to treat myself to this particular YouTuber. A lot of you will know who it is, but if not, I'm going to mention all the people that I'm going to mention from here on out. I'm going to link them down below, don't worry. This is MIRA BYLER, of course, and I try to treat myself once a year to something in her shop because I just love her. And when I saw this pencil pouch that she made, oh my goodness, guys, I was like, okay, the next time I treat myself, I have to get it. Of course, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with all the other little things that I got, but I've had my mind has just been longing to be connected with this. I just love the colors, the contrast, and it's just so me. And on top of it, the pencil pouch that I was using was all worn out at the bottom, so Mama was due. So everything else is beautiful like usual. I love her pins, I love her washi tape, and I love the stickers. My kids usually, when they see that box come in, they're like, ooh, what'd you get? And I end up having to share. But this year I told them, I'm like, I'm not sharing. And if somebody wants some of the stuff, you have to ask at your birthday, because this is my birthday gift to me this year, because I share everything all the time. But of course, if they want to share a little bit, I'll share a little bit. I'm not that, I'm just saying. I was a little less generous this year because I was just so excited to get this. I just love whenever I get something from her shop. You can tell she truly, genuinely is sincere and loves what she does. Anyways, this pin is so indicative of how my life has been this year, and it just spoke to the depths of my soul. So that's going on my purse. So my other little self-care thing is this. Now, some of you are gonna be like, what is this? This is just basically a dot card from a new Etsy shop that I found. And bonus, she's Canadian. But yeah, so these little dot cards that you see here, I bought this one and the other two were freebies. It's basically watercolor, and it's watercolor samples. So you can order dot cards. Of course, I'm going to link her shop below, but you can order dot cards from various places, and then you find out if you like the paints and if you like the colors. And she wrote a beautiful handwritten note. She inboxed me, and she even gave me these lovely little samples, and I was able to play with them. They're very affordable, and I just absolutely love them. So you're going to see me play with them very shortly, and probably in my next video too. And guys, seriously, I literally can't even. This is genius. So stinking, absolutely stinking cute. Look how sweet it is. You put that little bit of water in there and you put little droplets and So maybe one of these days I'll show you all the stuff that I fit in here, and there's still room for more, but like I have so much stuff in here. Absolutely love it. MIRA BYLER said it doubles as a cosmetic bag. Believe her, because there's a lot of room. Sometimes I have to be fishing in there. I'm like, oh, where's my soot and pen? So here I'm using the beautiful pipette. I am wetting my watercolors that I purchased before using them, and now I'm doing a little swishy, and I'm going to swatch them out, because swatching is another way that I relax. It regulates me. It's just a calm, soothing thing. Sometimes I just do scribbles, sometimes I do a drawing, but I just did a simple swatch here, totally relaxed me, and I loved every single one of them. And of course, I loved the freebies too. They're beautiful, they're sweet, and what's really nice is you mix them together and it makes a nice purple. So, of course, I left a really positive review because I was so happy with everything from A to Z. My biggest regret was I didn't buy more, but you know what? We've got to learn self-control. Perhaps another time in the future I will treat myself. I don't know, maybe. But I really loved them. And you know what, guys? I love that they're beautiful on black and white paper. Oftentimes you find beautiful metallics great on dark papers, and then they're not so nice on white papers. This is great either way. So if you're curious, please visit the link. She's a newer shop, and let's just support small. They're absolutely stunning colors. She has a wide variety, and I just loved it. So I'm back at the thrift store, and I saw some really cool things, and I got an amazing find. This seat is $115 brand new, and I found it brand new for $45. So guys, in my next video, you're going to see that my whole collection is complete, and I will show them all to you, and you'll just have to stick around and come back and see it. And as you can see, I'm showing you guys footage from previous videos and other videos. I've been working on a lot of videos, as you can see. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you want a little sneak peek to my finished collection and the little reveal that you're going to see in my next vlog of my summer collection, please stick around till the end of the video. Bye guys.